Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC-Mura here, and in today's video we're gonna check out the balance changes for Karin in the season of Street Fighter V. And Karin is one of these characters who have always been very successful in the pro circuits, and I feel like all of her changes are very much geared toward competitive gameplay and like the CPT level competition, because most of her normals now are more with punishables, which is a pretty interesting change because Karin was the footsie queen, right? She was always very hard to whiff punish herself, while her whiff punishment is pretty top tier. So let's check this out. The first change is to her standing medium punch. This now have extended hurt box at the feet, so it's easier now to hit her low. Obviously still really good, as you can see, but you are more prone to being hit low, right? But yeah, I mean it's fine, right? Like you're just saying it right now. It's not like crazy hurt box extension, but yeah, I mean you can get shaked low more now. The second change is to her standing heavy kick. They have extended the recovery hurt box on whiff, so when you whiff it, you are more prone to getting whiff punished, kind of like what you're seeing right now. And this one is somewhat significant, I will say, because yeah, this is a move you don't want to whiff. It already does have sizable whiff recovery, so you can get whiff punished kind of severely with this one now. Yeah, this one kind of stings. The next move that also got the same treatment is her crouching medium kick, and this is a very big one, by the way, because they increased the recovery on whiff by 4 frames and they slowed down how the foot returns to her, so this now is actually a lot easier to whiff punish. Right, the hurt box is really lingering out there, so moves like her own crouching medium punch is very likely to whiff punish it. Right, are you seeing this? Like even from a distance where it doesn't even seem reasonable, the hurt box is extended so much, and the Karin mirrors are gonna be very scary, if I'm gonna be completely honest. And a lot of characters actually, like there are so many characters with crouching medium punches like these who will be able to pretty much destroy Karin for recklessly throwing out crouching medium kick. It's gonna be a tool that you have to whiff punish with, but fishing with it is now very dangerous. Right, 18 frames is still hard to whiff punish on reaction, but a lot of the pro players will be able to do that, so I'm very interested to see how this will impact the high level gameplay. The other move that got the same treatment was her V skill 1. This now is also easier to whiff punish. Again, check out the hurt box extension, it's pretty big now. Right? She can hit from really far distance, so you don't want to be whiffing this. A lot of her combos, Karin obviously have a lot of forward moving attacks, so there is a big number of her moves that could go under the opponent in the corner, right? Like for example, EX Tenko, this could have done that. The Orochi could have done that. I think this change also, they did it to her V-Trigger, a lot of her V-Trigger specials. So a lot of her forward moving stuff will now be more consistent in the corner, right? That is the change. It's a bit of a universal change. A lot of characters got that treatment, and she did get it as well. Now, they also did change her crouching heavy punch, and this one is an interesting one because sometimes when the opponent, would jump over Karin, she would do it in the wrong direction. Right, like stuff like that. She would do it in the opposite direction, but now she doesn't change, right? So this is like more of a quality of life change. It still doesn't change its effective range as an anti-air, but yeah, that's what they mean by the input is no longer reversed, right? Because sometimes like she would do it in the opposite direction, but then the opponent would land from the front. It did have some wonky interactions, but not anymore. Fortunately, I don't have the footage to show you like exactly what they mean by this, but yeah. The other change is to her EX Mujankyaku, and now it can be cancelled with Gurukin on hit. So this means that when you have V-Trigger 1 active, you can combo into EX Mujankyaku and cancel it into Zarekas. I mean, that is a pretty cool buff. Maybe there will be some corner combos you can do with this one. This move was changed to have V-Trigger cancelability in the previous patch, so that is an interesting one. And obviously the change to the corner change is also done to her critical art, because this was one of these moves that could actually whiff in the corner, right? This would go under sometimes, but it shouldn't be doing that anymore. Now they did also buff her V skill 2 and V trigger 2. V skill 2 got buffed in that when you happen to land it now, you are +4 up from +3, so you get a standing light kick, which should improve the combo ability of it, right? You can standing light kick and then combo Itinko after it, so they are trying to make it a little bit more usable, so maybe we will see more use of that. And obviously when you counter hit, they did increase the times that they get knocked back, so it's gonna allow you to better combo here, right? You're gonna get some better conversions in this instance. The V Trigger 2 also got a small quality of life change, but one that should be helpful, and that is when the opponent jump over you, or when the opponent, or if you happen to parry something and the opponent is behind you, Karin will now switch sides. So for example, right now she will switch over to the opposite side and go for the parry. It's a small quality of life change, but I still don't know if people are gonna be running that V trigger. But overall, Karin did get nerfed. I will say her nerfs are very significant on the high level gameplay. They will impact her, especially the crouching medium kick. This is the one that is gonna get this is the one that will be felt the hardest, I should say. But I think she will still be in a pretty good place. You just have to be a little bit more careful with your bottom placement with her, and she is more or less normalized with the rest of the cast now. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, help the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter and Twitch pages in the description below. Thank you very much for watching and stay safe.